So for the creature projects and really for any assignment where you want to use stains, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to dip your project in white glaze. And there's step-by-step directions and tips here, and it actually says to do a 3 or 4 count in the white. Since you're only doing one dip, you want it to be a nice thick layer of white. Because there's a lot of water in these, and if you keep going over where you've glazed, it'll actually take the white glaze off because there's water in these. So the key to the stains is to not do them where you're layering over and over and over again. You want to do thin layers. So step 1, do a nice solid dip in the white glaze. The second, like I said, is that you can see that like the glazes, you get a water layer and then the stain settles to the bottom. So you want to shake them, not too vigorously. A lot of these tops aren't actually sealed completely, but you want to shake them a little bit so that all the pigment in the bottom gets mixed up. So you don't want it to be too watery or too thick. If you're getting globs at the bottom, that's not good either. You really have to paint with confidence with these. You can't just keep going over and over and over. The other thing you should watch out for is sometimes the paintbrushes are contaminated with other colors. And so you want to make sure that, like this one has some green in it. I just took it out on my hand like that. So if this is contaminated with green stain and then you go into the yellow, you're going to get green streaks in it. So just make sure your paintbrushes are really clean, especially if you are painting with the lighter colors. So these are going to settle really quickly. So the pigment is going to go to the bottom. So even if you've just shaken them, you may want to just stir a little bit. And then they're very watery, you can see. So if you keep painting with so much water, it will take off the layer. So you can see I just painted a stroke like that, and it sucks in and dries pretty quickly. I do not want to go over that spot again. I want to do just only single layers. So no scrubbing. Stains are kind of better for gestural, painterly kinds of things. They're not great for teeny tiny details. You can get, smaller brushes with smaller details, but, really they're best for things where it's kind of, okay for the design to be a little loose. And if you're looking for great precision, probably the stains are not it, because you can see how they sort of, they bleed into each other, and yeah, be ready for surprises, because stains, sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna get. So paint with confidence, do not scrub, do not do multiple layers, single layers, and you can get really beautiful results.